Hey guys, as you can probably tell by the title, I'm going to be making a diorama update. This is going to be update number 4 for the Intersection Reconstruction diorama. I really wanted to wait until I got the traffic lights in to do this, but I figured it's been so long since I've made a video that I'd make one now, really. So there will probably be one last update to this diorama, and then I'll be starting stop motions. So, I mean, one obvious thing you can see that I've done is the power lines, but I'll get to that in a minute. And I've also, if you can see right there, that's where the traffic light post is going to go. That's why there's kind of a hole there. I'll show you that in a minute, but anyway, the road, if you remember last time, you can almost see a little bit, but it's a lot more faded, and it makes it look a little bit more realistic. It used to have that weird white color to it. Well, I fixed that all the way down. One thing I do need to touch up over there, though, is see how just by applying that asphalt material, it kind of got on the thing there, and you can see it got a little dark there, so I gotta clean that, but that's not a biggie. And the road did get a little messy down there, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Anyway, let me show you these power lines now. So first of all, they run... Oh, sorry, that's the lens cap, guys. This wire is a little bit of a pain to work with. No? You're not gonna... Oh, there we go. Alright, so you can see they're glued to the edge there, and then they run across all the power lines. There's 4 lines on the ones that go this way, and 2 on the ones that go across that way. And as you can see, there's a transformer there that they do connect to, which I think adds a great touch. The posts themselves are wooden dowels, and then the little cross pieces there are balsa wood. And as you can see, I even went as far as to, let me do this one where it's a little more out of the light, to add the little white pieces that the lines connect to, and that's just made out of sheet styrene. I believe just some scrap I had left over from a while ago, but I believe it's a brand called Evergreen, but the most commonly known brand is Plastruct, and I got the Evergreen brand stuff at my local hobby store, but I'm sure you can pick up some Plastruct online very easily. I would recommend searching for Plastruct because I think if you just searched Evergreen, it's a much more common name, whereas Plastruct, you'd probably find easier. So, as you can see, I do have to touch up the gravel that lines the roads, and the grass as well. Some of the trees have gotten knocked over, but that'll all be fixed. I might do a little bit more work with the landscaping, might make the terrain a little bit more interesting, maybe add some hills or something here, but I'll let you know. That won't be too big of a deal, though. It should be easy to do, even if it looks a lot different. So there really should only be one extra update. But let me get to a few things now. I told you what I made the power posts and stuff out of, but let me get something quick. I'll show you what the lines are made out of. So let me just set you down for a second. Give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to have edited that out. Because a tree got caught on a little strap of my camera, and that little intermission there was a bit of a mess. I thought that was detached for a second. So this is it. I'm not exactly sure what it was. I know it had a name, and it was on the package that it came in, but I picked this up at Michael's, which for those of you that don't know what that is, because I don't know, I might have viewers from other countries where they don't have Michaels. I don't know what they have overseas. I'm in the United States. But Michaels is a craft store, and I'm sure you could pick this material up at another craft store as well. But I got, this is either 200 feet or yards. I'm leaning towards feet. I know the number was 200, just don't remember the unit. But that's what that is. And then, I should have gotten this while I was over there, but alright, give me another second, guys. 1 sec, I'm gonna get the traffic post. I'll show you that real quick, and that'll be the end of the video. Alright, I'm back. So here's the traffic post. Paint got a little messed up right there. I might have to touch that up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Let me put my hand behind it. These are just wooden dowels. I cut them, and then I glued them together. One of them I had to kind of make a little bit of a circular shape so that they would fit together. And then I painted them gray. I also added this little utility box here, which when this goes all the way down, it's roughly at ground level. Obviously the paint's not perfect there, but it's going to be repainted anyway. I should have put this on after I painted the post, but that's going to become white. It's also made out of the sheet styrene material. But that's going to go right there. The reason why it looks like it's kind of long is because the way it fits in is it's going to go right there, and then it has to span across the whole thing. I might mess with the angle. And it's going to fall into the power lines. Or actually, it won't end up being in the power lines, but I'm going to have to put some stuff there to keep it standing up. That's not exactly the position it's going to be in, but it's kind of close. Obviously, that ground there's a little bit more dug out, so it'll probably sit a little bit higher up, and it probably won't lean as much. It'll probably be more upright. See how that post is kind of at an angle? It'll probably be more of a straight 90-degree angle. But I gotta get traffic lights to put on it. I was thinking about making them, but I honestly I can't think of what I would use to make them. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I looked up trying to find O-scale traffic lights, but the problem is they're all working traffic lights, so that makes them really expensive. I searched O-scale figuring there would be a lot for O-scale train layouts, and that's close enough to 1/50th to where for traffic lights it wouldn't really matter. But like I said, they're all working because, you know, train layouts are electric to begin with, and so people like to have working stuff, and I don't need working traffic lights. So it looks like I'm going to end up probably getting the NZG 1/50th scale ones and cutting them off their posts and putting them on here. I'll have to look into it a little more. They're kind of expensive. I think they're like $25, something like that. But I might have to. And that suggestion was, give a quick shout out here for suggesting that to me, was Reed. On YouTube, I believe it's Trash Lover 9. I'll throw the link in the description. Just a little shout out for suggesting that. If any of you guys have any suggestions, go right ahead and leave them in the comments. That would be awesome. And also, please, I know I just did a shout out, but I don't do them if you request them. I only do shout outs when you request a video and I make the video for you. I will give you a shout out. Or if there's a case similar to that where he's the one that suggested that when I posted on Facebook, I'm looking for suggestions, and that was the one I thought was the best. That's why I'm giving him a shout out. It's not because he asked for it. Alright, so please don't ask me. Anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. It's probably going to be long as it is just because I was explaining a lot. But this is the update so far. I told you I already went over what I have to do, so I'm not going to go over it again. But just a little bit of touch-up, and the traffic light is the biggest thing. Fine details, and like I said, I might mess with the landscaping just a little bit. We'll see. It depends on how bored I am waiting to start stop motions. So anyway, I believe this was the 4th update. Just letting you know I'm still here, guys. Got a couple videos coming up in mind soon, so look forward to that. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. Since the last time I've done a video, I've gained a ton of subscribers, and I really appreciate it. So for all you newer subscribers, thanks so much. And I'll make another one of these updates when I get the diorama finished. So look forward to that. And that's about it. Bye, guys.